Chelsea Football Club is reportedly exploring the possibility of acquiring Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz on a loan deal until the end of the current season. This development comes at a time when the Blues are actively seeking to bolster their midfield depth, especially as they face an increasingly challenging Premier League campaign. With several key fixtures ahead, Chelsea's management is looking to make strategic moves in the January transfer window to strengthen their squad and address areas of concern. The potential acquisition of Luiz, who has significant Premier League experience, would add a layer of versatility and depth to the midfield, which has been an area of focus for the club. Douglas Luiz, a 26-year-old Brazilian international, has made a significant impact in European football, particularly during his time at Aston Villa. His performances in the Premier League were consistently impressive, showcasing both technical ability and defensive solidity. Luiz's maturity and work ethic quickly caught the eye of several top clubs across Europe, culminating in a substantial transfer to Juventus in the summer of 2024 for a reported fee of £42.35 million. The move to the Italian giants was seen as a natural progression in his career, providing him with the opportunity to compete at the highest levels of European football. At Juventus, it was expected that Luiz would not only enhance their midfield, but also make an impact in Serie A and European competitions. His transfer was viewed as a sign of his growing reputation as one of the most talented midfielders in Europe. However, despite the high expectations surrounding his move, Luiz's stint at Juventus has been underwhelming. Under the management of Thiago Motta, Luiz has struggled to secure a regular starting position, and his playing time has been limited. So far, he has accumulated less than 600 minutes of playing time across all competitions, which has been a source of frustration for the player, given his previous success in the Premier League. The lack of consistent involvement in first-team action has led to mounting speculation about his future at the club. Reports indicate that Juventus is open to the possibility of loaning Luiz out in order to alleviate their wage bill and give the Brazilian more opportunities to play regularly, a move that would also benefit Luiz, as he seeks to regain form and confidence. Chelsea's interest in acquiring Douglas Luiz seems to be a calculated move by the club, aimed at strengthening their midfield options. The current squad features a number of promising talents, including Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Carney Chukwuemeka, but the physical demands of the Premier League, along with the congestion of fixtures, mean that manager Mauricio Pochettino needs a deep and versatile squad. Luiz's experience in English football, combined with his adaptability in various midfield roles, makes him an attractive option. His ability to control the tempo of a game and provide a solid defensive presence could add an important dimension to Chelsea's midfield, especially in the second half of the season when fatigue and injuries often take their toll. The potential loan deal for Luiz would provide several key benefits for Chelsea. Firstly, his proven Premier League experience would allow for a smooth integration into the squad. Luiz has already demonstrated an understanding of the league's pace and physicality, which would mean he could hit the ground running without the need for a lengthy adaptation period. Additionally, his presence in the squad would offer Pochettino greater flexibility in terms of squad rotation. With a packed fixture list, rotating midfielders to manage player fatigue and reduce the risk of injury is crucial, and Luiz's arrival would give Pochettino another reliable option to consider. Another significant advantage of pursuing Luiz on loan is the cost-effective nature of the deal. A loan arrangement would minimize financial risk for Chelsea, allowing them to assess Luiz's suitability to their system and playing style before committing to a permanent transfer. If Luiz impresses during his time at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea could then explore the possibility of a permanent move at the end of the season. This approach allows the club to avoid the potential pitfalls of committing to a large transfer fee up front, while still addressing an immediate need in the squad. Despite Chelsea's interest, the Blues are not the only club reportedly eyeing Luiz. Manchester City has also been linked with a move for the midfielder, particularly in light of recent injury concerns surrounding Rodri. The potential for competition from the Premier League champions only serves to underline the value of Luiz as a player. Given City's depth in midfield, a move back to the Etihad Stadium could be an appealing proposition for Luiz. But the opportunity to return to England and play regularly for a team like Chelsea may be more attractive. The fact that multiple top clubs are monitoring his situation at Juventus speaks to his standing as one of the top midfielders in the game. For Douglas Luiz, a move to Chelsea could offer a fresh start and a chance to rejuvenate his career. A loan spell with the Blues would provide him with the opportunity to play regularly, regain his confidence, and showcase his abilities at the highest level. With the World Cup looming in the future, Luiz will be keen to ensure he remains in the Brazilian national team's plans. And securing more minutes in a competitive environment like the Premier League would only increase his chances of maintaining his spot in the squad for Chelsea. The potential signing of Luiz represents a strategic move to reinforce their midfield and enhance their squad depth. As the Premier League season progresses, the challenges of fixture congestion, injuries, and the demanding nature of the competition will likely continue to test Chelsea's squad. Luiz's experience and versatility would allow Pochettino to rotate his midfield options and adapt to the various challenges posed by the remainder of the season. Furthermore, Luiz's presence could provide the necessary balance in midfield to complement the attacking talents that Chelsea boasts, creating a more well-rounded and competitive squad. As the January transfer window continues to unfold, the possibility of Douglas Luiz joining Chelsea on loan remains an intriguing one. This potential move could have significant ramifications for both the player and the club. For Luiz, it presents an opportunity to revitalize his career and reassert his place in the Premier League. For Chelsea, it represents a chance to reinforce their midfield depth and strengthen their squad for the second half of the season. The next few weeks will likely determine whether this deal materializes, and all eyes will be on Stamford Bridge as Chelsea look to make the necessary moves to ensure their success in the latter part of the campaign.